This is funny. We're here with Marcus from JJM Cleaning. We're about to talk about fin cleaning, and all I can think of is dolphins. What do I have wrong here?
So you've got a window ledge, which is,
Yes.
mostly what people call them. And then there's these old school ones that are kind of rounded. They're usually made out of plastic or aluminum fiber.
And that's called a fin.
Those are called fins.
I learn something new every day.
Yeah.
So, but you guys can clean those.
Yeah. So if you're ever driving down a big highway or if you're downtown anywhere and there's big corporate buildings and some have those hard edge, steel ledges, and then some have anything that's rounded. They're usually white. That's an older building. Those are fins that were all specifically placed by a lot of people. And it took a long time, and there's more caulking that goes in because they're not, taking up as much surface area.
Yeah.
And if those aren't cleaned for a long time, then that's a really, really long project. You have to get the right degreaser. It's got to be approved, environmentally safe. But you can power wash as much of that off as you can. But if you've got white fins that have been sitting on a building for 40 years and they haven't been touched once, they're probably like yellowish brown.
So you got to be realistic. It's going to only get so clean, right?
Yeah. A lot of moss, a lot of spider webs, a lot of big spiders that just get inside of those things as the metal starts to pool.
Oh man.
And you're putting a lot of elbow grease into getting those.
You sound like you've run into this, but you've been,
yeah.
Okay.
They're very underrated as far as the prep and effort that you have to put in to get these fins clean.
How does it start with you guys? I mean, is it like, I say, hey man, I've got to get these clean. You see exactly what my, setup looks like? And
yeah. So if someone calls out to give a window quote, and we see that they have the fins, if they mention it, great. If not, we'll ask if that's something that they wanted done. If the previous window company, did that, then we'll just adopt the contract and renegotiate, and just really prepping these things because a lot of these fins don't exist anymore. So you break one, you drop one, you mess one up.
You can't
replace
match it
really.
Yeah.
There's some companies that still make them. There's a lot of companies that still get them shipped from different countries. It's not something to just run up to Home Depot and pick up and get them in bulk. And 95% of the time that a building has these fins, it's a big building with a lot of windows, and they're wrapped every square inch of this place.
So if you have some fins on your building, and I'm not talking flipper, but these are the guys who do it, JJM Cleaning.